Every Star Trek, Strange New Worlds love story rank. Worst to best, Strange New Worlds has delivered one of the most refreshing takes on Star Trek in years, blending episodic adventure with the slow burn character development fans crave. While the show is often celebrated for its thrilling missions and nostalgic callbacks to the original series, one area that has sparked endless debate is its love stories. Romance in Star Trek is notoriously tricky. Some fans love it, some roll their eyes, and Strange New Worlds has explored it in ways both endearing and awkward. Here's a ranking of every significant love story on the show, from the least compelling to the truly unforgettable. 6. Nurse Chapel and Science Officer Random. Let's start with the forgettable. Early rumors of a potential Nurse Chapel romance fizzled before they really took off. In an episode that tried to build chemistry between Chapel and a visiting science officer, the relationship felt rushed and underdeveloped. It was hard to care when neither character's personal growth tied meaningfully to the romance. While the actors gave it their all, the story lacked emotional stakes. It's not bad, it's just completely ignorable. 5. Uhura and Lieutenant LaForge. Kind of. Okay, technically. This isn't even a fully fleshed out relationship, but the flirtation between Uhura and LaForge's visiting counterpart deserves a mention. Their on-screen sparks were fun in isolated moments, but the story never had the chance to mature. It existed mostly for fan service and nostalgic nods, which, while charming, made it feel more like a cameo romance than a serious plotline. It's cute but entirely disposable. For Spock and Turing in flashbacks, Spock's complicated feelings for Turing are part of Trek canon, and Strange New Worlds wisely included nods to their earlier connection. But flashbacks are tricky territory. While they provide context for Spock's emotional evolution, the romance itself is a bit stale. We already know the outcome, and the show wisely doesn't invest too much time in revisiting it. It's historically important for Spock's arc, but not emotionally riveting for a new viewer. 3. Captain Pike and Number 1. The slow burn masterpiece. Pike and Number One's subtle romantic tension is one of the most satisfying love stories on the series. Unlike some rushed plotlines, their connection develops over seasons, relying on mutual respect, shared trauma, and quiet moments of vulnerability. There's a sensual restraint here that feels entirely in character. It's not about grand gestures, but glances, shared confidences, and an unspoken understanding. Still, it occasionally teeters on the edge of, will they slash won't they, which may frustrate viewers looking for a definitive romantic payoff. 2. Nurse Chapel and Spock brief. Professional tension turned emotional. This pairing initially surprised fans, but it's executed with the kind of subtlety that makes Strange New Worlds romance special. Their story begins with professional tension and mutual admiration for intellect and composure. Slowly, moments of vulnerability emerge, and viewers get a sense of an unspoken bond. The show wisely avoids melodrama, keeping the romance understated yet emotionally resonant. It's one of those stories that lingers in your mind long after the episode ends. 1. Lieutenant Ortegas and Lieutenant Mabenga. Hands down, the most compelling romance in Strange New Worlds belongs to Ortegas and Mabenga. Their story combines adventure, humor, and emotional depth. Unlike other pairings that exist mainly as subplots, this romance feels like a core part of the characters' identities. Both officers are fully realized individuals whose growth is intertwined with their relationship. The show balances lighthearted flirtation with moments of genuine vulnerability, creating a narrative that feels lived in and authentic. Every shared glance, awkward joke, and quiet confession hits because we know these characters as people first, lovers second. Honorable mentions. There are also brief flirtations and potential romances sprinkled throughout the show that didn't quite make the list. A teasing moment between Nurse Chapel and a visiting doctor, a nearly romantic misunderstanding during a mission, and Pike's fleeting crush on a visiting diplomat. These moments are fun, add texture, and sometimes hint at future storylines, but they lack the depth to be ranked among the major romances. Final thoughts. Love in Strange New Worlds isn't about sweeping proclamations or dramatic confrontations. It's about nuance, growth, and slow emotional payoffs. From the nearly irrelevant flirtations to the deeply affecting connections like Ortegas and Mabenga, the show proves that romance can enhance character development rather than distract from it. Some stories are perfectly serviceable, while others are genuinely memorable, leaving fans both swooning and thinking. Ultimately, it's clear that Strange New Worlds excels when it lets love unfold naturally, respecting the intelligence of its characters and audience alike. And in a universe full of danger, diplomacy, and discovery, the love stories are just another. If you want, I can also make a fun, snappy version with GIF-style quips for each romance, which could perform really well on social media or a blog. That would give it a more modern, humorous vibe. Do you want me to do that next?